All right, lovely people. This is going to be a reading for the collective. This is going to be part 2 because I kind of got cut off there. So we did have Haunted House that came out. So obviously it is the season for haunted houses. So if you're big into scary things, you might want to go and do a haunted house. Okay, that'll be a lot of fun at this time, obviously. And also the message here is the things that haunt you are the things you have to let go of. So right now, if there's something that's really bothering you that you're hanging on to from the past, it's a really good time to put it to rest. And you can do a spell or a ritual in order to do so, in order to get rid of it. Okay, get rid of whatever is burdening you. We also have Witch's Rosary. Craft your skills with intentions, repeated, a practice of magic empowered by purpose. So as the veil's very thinning, Halloween night is a great time to do spells or rituals, okay, at midnight especially. And it's going to be a very powerful time. I feel like if you put your intentions out there, and you don't even have to do a physical spell or a physical ritual, but even just speaking out loud what you want to manifest, repeated over and over, is going to bring that thing to you. So I feel like it's a very powerful time, even just to be conscientious of your words and what you're saying, and that you could actually bring that towards you, okay? But if you do want to do a spell and you are hanging on to something from the past, something that's burdening you, that you're having a hard time letting go of, right now is a good time, like I said, or Halloween time, in order to do a ritual to banish that thing, okay? We also had another card that came out, let go of the things that weigh heavily on you. You deserve to take up space. Okay, so before we go into the winter months, we're still in the fall here. If you can start to try and let that thing go that is weighing heavy on you and going into the next season, that is really going to benefit you. And there's something here about some low self-esteem or shame that is coming through for some of you guys, where you feel that you don't feel worthy of taking up space in your life, okay, with those around you. You're not feeling worthy. You're not feeling enough. And you need to work on that. That needs to change, because it's not true, okay? And you deserve to take up space. And that could also mean if you are in a relationship where it's very one-sided, the other person is telling you the way it goes, and you're not able to give your input or your input, or really speak your truth with this person, then this might be a relationship that you might need to let go of, a toxic relationship, because you both should be kind of equals in the relationship, and both your opinions should be valid and should be heard and understood and respected. We did have another card that came out as well. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. So some of you guys are feeling trouble right now speaking out, speaking about something, or speaking your truth. You're afraid to be judged or misunderstood. Okay, Spirit is telling me to tell you not to be afraid, to just do it anyway, to speak your truth. And you'll feel better after you do, and you'll actually be supported. So this might not be with that toxic partner that was coming through, but it could be in a situation where you're around friends or family. Okay, you will be heard. Okay, so speak your truth. We have autumn equinox. Nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of it all. So I feel like some of you are struggling with the changing of the seasons. I know I am for sure, but because we just had the summer weather and now we're having the cooler weather, we're going into winter. So it's about, finding that balance within yourself. So there is a bit of a transition period taking place, okay, but it will pass. So if you feel kind of icky or yucky right now, it will pass as we move towards the winter months. We have the Queen of the Dead. Fear not the rage of fire living within, for it is the power of your fierceness waiting to taste you fully. And then we have coming of darkness. All the light is dimming. Life is withering at the core. Are you ready? So what I'm picking up is some of you are dealing with some fears right now. You're feeling afraid of your shadow side. You're feeling afraid of your darkness. Okay. Or exploring that side of yourself, exploring your shadow side, okay, doing shadow work. And also the unknown, right? Following the unknown and not really knowing what to expect is what's causing you to be fearful. But it is not necessary to be fearful, okay, is what I'm being told. So even though it's more in your mind than anything, okay, so if you are doing spiritual work and you're feeling a lot of fear coming up, and, you know, I basically feel like you're just feeling afraid of your own darkness. So just face that fear. You don't have to do it abruptly, but start to face those fears within yourself. All right, spend time with like-minded people. If you're in a coven, okay, or you want to join a coven, maybe you've come to a standstill in your spiritual development. So surround yourself with like-minded people. They will be able to teach you, and you will learn a lot from them, and you will also be able to teach them something. So I feel like right now is a good time for community and for also you can do protection work too. Okay, protection work is very important at this time as the veil is thin. And there's also something here that came through possibly about a offering of whiskey to your ancestors, okay, or your spirits. And I'm also getting the message too. Now this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but there's something here about drinking like alcohol, just not going excessively, because when you do drink alcohol, it can open you up to the spirit world even more. So you really have to be careful. That's why it's called spirits. Because usually when you drink too much, that's when you can really get yourself in trouble and do, like, your inhibitions are lower and you can do some really bad things that you wouldn't normally do, right, when you're sober. But if you are trying to do some kind of ritual, to have just a glass of whiskey or a glass of some kind of alcohol can help you to receive the downloads, to receive the messages from whatever you're working with, whatever spirits you're working with, whatever type of ritual you're doing. Okay, so keep that in mind. A little bit is okay, and it will help you with your work. So I just got these cards, Angel de los Muertos, transition to the spirit realm. So the veil is thinning more this week. I've actually felt it. It's opening up because we're close to Halloween now. So things are going to start feeling more intense energetically. We have out trick-or-treating. We're here. So the spirit realm, the spirits on the other side want you to know that they're already here, okay? And it says, please do not lose hope. And the signs are with you already. So there are already signs. So if you're doubting that, you're feeling like you're not connecting with the other side or you're not getting messages, there are things that are happening. You just have to tune into them more. You have to open up your awareness. And even if you don't feel these spirits are around you or your guides are around you, they're definitely there, okay? They're definitely around you. Even if you're not seeing a lot at this time, they are there. There is also a message here coming through that if someone has harmed you or put a curse or a hex on you in the past, that right now is a really, really potent time in order to send that curse back, in order to do like a return to sender spell, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Love and light. Bye.